Why is it always that my nose is always runny when I'm in this room? Is that a bad thing? I hope not. I generally hope not. But I will also say, hello everyone. How do you do, everybody? I completely forgot this was here. Yeah, I keep changing the size of it, primarily because I'm a dumbass and just can't stick to one fucking thing. I'm just a dumbass. I'm just a dumbass. So, that being said, thank y'all for joining me. Hello, everyone. The name is me a little crazy. Well, it used to be, but you can still call me crazy. I'm trying to lower my voice and not yell because of the echo that I have to do because of this fucking shit. The foam. It, how you say, wouldn't stay on the fucking wall. I also moved a lot of my stuff because of it. It was a pain in my ass. Joe. I need more foam. I need to just fill the entire walls with foam. And just leave like little squares for like the poster. I really only have one poster. So I need a desk. Really need a desk. A desk would be nice. But yes, today we're finishing off the month with good old Daddy-O. Even though I realize I only need 2 more things for the whatchamacallit. Or maybe not. Oh shit. Oh no. That was an autosave. Dad book. That a bad thing.
You've got dads.
Oh, I also left him on red. I also accidentally left Craig on red. Ooh. Oh no, we didn't. We went. Okay. Wait, no, not. Oh, what? Back. This one. At the time. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Then Robert, we would only need 2 more. And then what to do tomorrow is a good question. Because I'm not entirely sure what to do. I'll have to see, honestly. I'll have to see. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Be generous and kind to everyone. Exactly. Exactamundo. Don't be a dick. I had a lot of fun with Robert last time. I'm gonna need to change the music. Good enough. It's called You're Not Getting Way Mario. From Mario Party 9. Never played it? So creepy. I had a lot of fun with Robert last night. We hung out. I'm beginning to wonder if he's dodging me. I've tried messaging him a few times, and that book says he hasn't even read them. Haven't seen him a couple. Yeah, seen him. Haven't seen him come out of his house actually. Fuck. I decided to send him one last message, figuring out this will all produce the same result. Hey man, don't know where you've been, but we should grab a drink soon. I walk away from my computer because at this point, I know he's not messaging me back anytime soon. I linger in the kitchen. I caught up on work. The house is relatively clean. Maybe I should do something about nice for Amanda. Ah, I'll bake her favorite pie. I root through the pantry and pull out all the ingredients. This is old-fashioned recipe that I used to make with my grandmother when I was a child. I lost the actual recipe card a long time ago, but I think I'll be able to remember how to bake it. Start mixing the ingredients together for the crust until I get a nice dough. I throw some cherries into a saucepan and to make the filling. Normally I don't like to multitask in the kitchen, but this is cherry pie is a piece of cake. Pie, piece of pie. Oh, that's probably bad. I should probably get a napkin for my nose. Tissue. I'm making a pie. Ah man, I can never remember what temperature you're supposed to set the oven. I'm pretty sure it's 175, but I could be wrong. What am I kidding? I'm never wrong when it comes to this pie. A special twist on Grandma's recipe includes a secret ingredient that is not even Amanda knows about. It really makes the cherries more colorful. God, why can't I remember what the secret ingredient is? Almond extract. Oh, it's almond extract. Duh. Whoops, I accidentally poured a little too much in. Way too much? I'm sure it's fine. Baking is an art. From the most beautiful art is made from the beautiful mistakes. I probably should go wipe my nose. Shit. I'll be right back. Damn. Echo. Damn, you might have been able to hear my bones creaking. Like the... Damn. Not me getting old. Finally get the pie in the oven. How long am I supposed to leave it in there? 50 minutes? I'll just wing it. Man, I'm going to be so excited. Like, that kid loves a good pie. A good pie. A good pie. Good pie, everybody. I have a seat at the kitchen table. I do work dribbles until Amanda comes home. I can hear the door slam open. Yo, Pops, what smells like pie in here? What smells like pie? It's pie, sweetie. Amanda darts over to the oven and looks inside.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, it's not done. Be patient. What's your angle here? What? Pies are an objective-based confection. What are you trying to get out of me? I've been leading a double life. I have terrible news for you. I'm actually a pro skater and aspiring astronaut and a bank robber. The lifestyle is calling me back, and I must go. One last job. You know how it is. This pie is the only way I knew how to tell you. Well, appreciated the years we spent together, but a trade is up. But a trade up is a trade up. Remember me when you're kicking your feet in Ripaza. Thanks for all the pie. Cardinal handshake. Wait a few more minutes before taking the pie out of the oven and set on the rack to cool. I guard it so Amanda doesn't dig it into before it's ready. Huh? What? Does it look kind of weird to you? Oh. That's just me making an artistic license on what cherry pie means to me emotionally. I'm just saying because, you know, it feels like you might have baked this pie incorrectly. You're currently, right now, trying to pass it off as a good thing. It's art, sweetie. Was it art when you accidentally baked a whole uncracked egg into the center of the 100 rain to the center of my 20th birthday cake? Well, was it art when you tried to make brownies and accidentally created chlorine gas? That's a bit of an exaggeration. Was it art when you... Okay, just eat the pie, Panda. Oh. Few slices and we sit down to eat. The cherry filling oozes out of the sides and buttery crust glistens. I watch as Amanda takes a bite and dies. What's wrong? Isn't that good? Amanda winces and fans her mouth. No, it just burned the heck on my roof of my mouth. This pie is amazing. Sorry for doubting you. Breathe a sigh of relief and take a bite. She's right, the pie is pretty incredible. It always is. I'm really proud of you for making the pie without burning the new house down. Thanks. Got a few dad tricks up my sleeve. I completely forgetting what everything was up there. I just read the fucking yuccas on my face. I'm okay. Maybe fathers aren't bumping and stupid and like the media makes them out to be. Fucking media. Dad, your sleeve is on fire. Run to the sink and pour out. Pride will be my undoing. We're not all bumbly idiots. Set things on fire. Dad, your hand's on fire. Amanda and I clean up the kitchen and play a little more living room poops before she retreats to her room and do homework. I go back to my word jumble. Hey, this one spells cat. Rest of the evening trickles by. We eat dinner. I help Amanda with her scholarship applications, and we both start getting ready for bed. I decided to check the dad book one last time before I climb into bed. Still nothing from Robert. Huh? Hope he's okay. Turn out the lights and lie down. Hey. Frederick. Hey, Frederick. I'm outside. Come outside. Huh? What is that? I was on the verge of falling asleep. I climb out of bed and I try to identify the source of the dinging. The computer screen illuminates a dark room. I walk over to it, ready to turn it off, when I notice it's happening on screen. Ooh, don't make me honk. I will honk. Get out of here. Back. I look out my window and sure enough, there's Robert leaning up against his window. Pickup truck in my driveway. I open my door and try to figure out what the fuck is going on. Hey. Hey? Wanna hang? I was kind of sleeping. That's no fun. Come on and hang. I would agree with that sleeping is very fun. Argue that sleeping is very fun, but I don't have anywhere in the don't have to be anywhere in the morning. So I might as well live a little. Sure. Cool. You plan on going out like that? I look down and realize I'm in fact not wearing pants. I mean, I don't mind. Alright, 1 second. I run inside and throw on my going out pants, shoes, and jacket. Grab my keys and meet Robert outside. Ready. Hop in. Jump into the passenger seat of our old red pickup truck, and I have a few. I have to move a few empty cigarette packets, gas station receipts out of the way before I can sit. Seems like he likes cigarettes. Ooh, new car. Like Tom Watts. Love Tom Waits. Before I can answer, Robert turned up the radio. So what Tom Waits? That's Tom Waits, all right. He lights a cigarette and cracks the window, so we drive together in silence. So, where are we going? Robert doesn't respond. Robert? Oh, I heard you. Just don't answer my question. I look out the window and notice Robert's taking us to the highway. I fiddle my thumbs. Well, whatever I got myself into, it looks like I'm in there for the night. I settle into my seat, watch the streetlights pass by. Glance over to Robert, who is driving intently. He looks tired, as he always does. There's something a bit more there that I just can't place. I like your car. How old is this thing? Older than you. Stop looking so nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm a little nervous.
Hey.
Just hang on. We're almost there. Almost where? I have no idea where we're going. I think we're moving in this slight incline. Not sure. We eventually come to a stop. Robert gets out of the car and I sit for a sec, unsure if he wants me to get out too. What are you waiting for? I hesitantly exit the car. Robert said to the... Oh wow, that is a lot of boogers. You probably don't want to hear that. So I'm just gonna shut up now. I'm okay. Backseat, Robert sits on the bed of his truck and pats the space next to him. Oh, that's cute. I sit down and take in the view. We're on a hill overlooking the city skyline. Hey, that's also a game I really want to play on stream. Against the bay, the cool night air rustles. Some trees near us, lights blink in the distance. Off the side, too, I can see an entrance distant forest. Man, it's so gorgeous. Oh no. That's a clip. This is where I come to masturbate. What? What? I'm kidding. What's wrong with you? This is my spot where I come to think. It's nice. You can see the whole city from here. Really gives you some perspective. Robert reaches behind him and pulls something out of under his jacket. It glistens in the moonlight and suddenly reveals what it is. Oh shit, that's a knife. Oh. Please don't stab me. Robert reaches into a pocket and pulls out a small piece of wood. Please don't stab me with that either. Or makes the knife and into the piece of takes the knife to the piece of wood and starts carving it. Oh, I breathe a little audible sigh of relief as Robert looked at me sideways. Did you think I was gonna stab you just now? What? No. I hate to break to you, but I did, in fact, bring out here to harvest your organs. Well, you think you caught me in your trap, but I knew. For years, I've been putting the most vile junk food in my body in preparation for this day. Come at me, fiend, friend. I reap with what you sow. 2 steps ahead of you at all times. That's how I operate. Ha, nothing gets past you, huh? Robert reaches into a pocket and pulls out a folding knife and he opens the hand to me. I'm gonna warn you, the last guy I had a knife fight with lost 3 fingers because he didn't know how to hold a knife. Are you familiar, correct? Not really. One moment. I can't tell what you're thinking. So many levels of irony that I forgot what humor is. So many levels so many levels of irony that I've forgotten what humor is. Me and I laugh. Ha ha ha. Have you ever whittled before? Considering I'm not a grandpa, no. What do you mean by that? Well, I just thought that you would have a block of wood shipped to you along with your first social security check. Frederick, I'll have you know that whittling is a time-honored tradition enjoyed by both young and old alike. That you're dismissing it before you even try it speaks volumes about your character. Or because I've gotten to know you for some time, and it's come to think that I'll possess friends. I'm willing to attribute to your ignorance and attend a malice instead of malice. What I'm trying to say is, go get that stick. Robert emotes to a good-looking stick on the ground, perfect for potential whittling. I pick it up. The most important thing to remember, while whittling is to cut with the grain, not against it. If you try to cut against it, the wood is gonna splinter. Isn't the most important thing safety? No. Getting hurt comes with the territory. Look at my damn hands. And look at his damn hands. They're calloused and covered with little white scars. They're very nice hands. You can't make a stick omelet without breaking a few hand eggs.
Nice.
Oh
That's
shit,
good.
there's a game to this. It's a good start. It's a pencil. Good luck with writing with that. All you need to do is burn the end and you'll be food. Highly dangerous weapon. Ta-da! A flat worm. Rose. You made a flat worm. Nice. I'm good at this. What's the story here? Something to make me look tougher. You think you take me a fight properly? Tough guy accessory. Nice. What's this? I don't know. That's just fine. Oh shit. That would have been, I probably should have picked a funnier option. Curses! We're whittling! Happy. Louisiana. It's you! Really captured my likeness. I'm impressed. Robert, I guess. Whatever we... Ambidextrous chopstick. It's a stick. It's a stick. An ambidextrous chopstick. That is a much larger. Is this a minigame? You'll be winning in pro no time. Oh, it is a swan. New friend. He's beautiful. I'm happy for you. Oh, that's a piece that I missed. I thought that was like, oh cool, a floating piece. He has something in his mouth. No, that's just purely Beautiful handiwork. What do I call it? Big old dog. Big old dog. I think you're taking some artistic license here, but I can respect that. Big old dog. Probably should have gone with Sir Hersington the Brave. No. Okay. We're getting good at this. And I sit silent for a while, carving our pieces of wood. I think I'm getting the hang of this. It's actually kind of relaxing. Glance over to see what Robert's working on. He's carving small with a knife. Ah! While I'm distracted, the knife slices to my thumb. Blood gushes all over my little word carving. Robert is lost in carving, doesn't notice me bleeding everywhere. Still doesn't notice. Robert, I'm dying. I'm bleeding to death. I looks over. He reaches into his jacket. Jesus. How much stuff does this guy keep in there? Pulls out a red bandana. He wraps it around my thumb. Hold on tight. He hops off the car and here rummaging around in his car. Comes back with a few litter with a real stock first aid kit. Careful, wipes off the blood off my hand and swipes a bit of anesthetic into the cut. It very much stings. Wrapped it all up.
I don't know.
You okay? Yeah, I'm good. He hands me what's left of the tube of anesthetic. Make sure you keep that cut clean. It's highly touching and a little sexy. I guess I'm a real whittler now. Yeah, you are. Be careful though. They're attracted to the smell of blood. Wait, what? What's attracted to the smell of blood? Cryptids. Tons of them out there, you know? Cryptids like the Mothman and such? Mothman is bullshit, but yeah. The town is a hotbed for cryptozoological occurrences. You're joking. Oh, how I wish. I'm a skeptic myself, or at least I thought there are things in these woods that I can't possibly comprehend. Think about my entire lifetime, my entire time in this city, aside from the occasional stray coyote. I don't think it's too bad. Have you ever heard of Dover Ghost? I don't think so.
Hey.
Where's the thing I have? Here it is. Those all things. Ow. Well, let me tell you a story. I was out in the woods here on the weekend camping trip with Betsy. You don't know who Betsy is? She's a big pipple, real intimidating. But I feel safe around her. First night goes without incident. I get some solitude. Betsy gets to pee wherever she wants. All good stuff. Second day, I get the idea that get the idea into my head that I can hike deeper into the woods, probably against my better judgment. But hey, we're just having fun camping trip, right? So me and old Betsy. Can I name a pitbull Betsy? Yeah, so me and Betsy start marching into the morning. Gets a little late and we set up camp. It's different this night. Real quiet. Can't hear the birds or the crickets, squirrels, nothing. Dead silent. When it happens, hear the most unhurly growl I've ever heard in my life. Right next to my tent. Me and Betsy got so investigated. We looked around. Clearly nobody's there. But instead, this feeling, I'm not sure if I can quite describe it, but I know something was watching us. Betsy, though, she's scared. Never seen her like that. And when she's scared, I know I should be too. And when I see it, distance. A man. It's something that didn't know what a man was supposed to look like, but made it. It just looked wrong. Big arms, too long for its body. Or arms too long for its body. Black eyes. It just stood there and stared at me. Then disappeared. I heard one yelp from Belty and I turn around, check on her, she's gone. It's thin air. Didn't sleep all night in my tent that night. Nothing, I slept right since. Back. That's terrible, Robert. I'm so sorry. They say that if you listen closely on quiet nights just like tonight, you can hear a howl of the Dover ghost. A howl resonates through the woods. It doesn't sound like a regular howl. It's so guttural. Even from far away, something like this will make my skin crawl.
Really?
Okay, Robert? Real funny. Turn around to look, Robert. He's white as a sheet. You're messing with me, right?
Huh?
I was messing with you up to literally just now. I totally made that company throwing up. I trained my eyes to scan the forest line, trying to see if there's a howl originated from off in the distance. I see something so far away, I can barely make it out the shape. It looks human, but tracking something. Do you see that?
Oh,
We should go.
really?
Robert and I slowly get back in the truck, back away and get into the truck. He turns off his headlights and make a slow crawl away, back into the road. I'm too scared to look back. What the fuck?
Huh?
You never ghost, I guess. I chuckle nervously. This time he doesn't seem like he's messing with me. Or maybe someone illegally dumping garbage into a wildlife reserve? Yeah, that's the story we tell ourselves. We sit in silence while a little while longer, the fear of whatever that was slowly subsiding. If you know it was the Pitbull. Go closer to the city. Thanks for coming out. This was fun. I'm sorry I haven't been in touch much. I've just been away lately. I had to get out of the house. I had to be around somebody. You're doing okay. You're doing okay, man? Grab things for a second. Lights, another cigarette. Been doing a lot of thinking. It takes a long drag. As I get older, I feel more and more just drowning in the sea of regret. Drowning in the sea of regret. Even though it's always supposed to be like this. I was so busy chasing after these things that I thought would make me happy. But that didn't think anybody else, didn't even think about anybody else. All I cared about was myself. Didn't even think. Robert stops. Wait for him to finish his thought. But he stares at the road. Maybe it's like bullshit. I'm built like this. Maybe I'm built like this. Or maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe it's my own choice that I'm unhappy as I am. I try to think of something to say, but I remember all the times in my life where I've been sad. There's very many of them, but they're always that light at the end of the tunnel. Something I held on to that kept me going. But there's something so unresigned about the way Robert's talking. Glad you told me. It's taking a lot for you to tell me something like this. You're a mysterious guy, Robert. You don't have to be. Do you ever wish you were a better father? Think about it for a second. All the time. You can read all the parenting books you want, but nothing will ever prepare you for raising a child. There's so much stuff I regret. I wish I could be a better father. Could have done better. But I don't have the answers. I don't have the answers. I don't know if anyone does. Nobody fucking has the answers. It's funny. I look at you and your relationship with your daughter. It seems pretty perfect. It isn't. At least you're getting to her. You saw at the winter at a blur of passing trees. Do you ever see his kids? Answer? I don't know. I just hope I'm a better father to my kid than my dad was to me. What did your dad do? It's more what he didn't do. He was quiet, stoic. I didn't think he ever told me That he loved me, he cared more about his work than he ever did me or my mom. Do you hate him? No, I used to, but after I became a parent, I just kind of feel bad for him. He missed out so much childhood. When I think about all happiness moments in my life, there are with Amanda, Alex, and he's just wasn't there. I hurt like hell when I had to leave him to die in the Belarusian prison. What? Turn and smile at him. No, he's retired in Florida with my mom. We go there every Christmas. We both break out into laughter. He pats me on the shoulder. Now, if only there was a character like Robert and Brian, just mixed. Ooh, that's the good shit. Ow. We drive the rest of the way in silence, listening to radio and watching the bright lights on the city grow bigger. Robert drops me on my place. As I'm about to close the passenger door, I realize that I still have Robert's pocket knife in my jacket. I pull it out and offer it back to him.
Oh.
You hold on to that. Never know when you might need it. Night, Robert. Have a safe drive home. Robert smirks and pulls away. Then he immediately pulls into his driveway, which is one over from mine. He gets out and waves. I love that. I love that. At the end of this, when you have all the dads, you're gonna have a good old dad gangbang. Good old dad gangbang. I tiptoe into the night. Careful not to wake up Amanda. Well, where'd you come from? Look around and spot Amanda coming out of the kitchen with a glass of water. Thought you were sleeping. Oh, Robert woke me up and to go to cryptid hunting. You know the Mothman is bullshit, right? Amanda? Lang? You know what? It's fine. I think about the conversation I had with Robert in the car as Amanda starts walking towards her room. Hey, Amanda. She stops. I love you. It's weird when you say it outright sincerely like that, but I'm completely messed with. But I love you too. Night. Night. You're not gonna say it back? Chuckled at myself when I finally decided to go to bed. Date complete. Ah, yeah. Embarrassed child. Handyman. Paranoia. Not as much whiskey. The Dover Ghost. An A. That's pretty good. Knife Dad. Knife Dad. Hey, you can see them. Knife Dad. It's a beautiful night, and the air smells so fresh when I decide to take the long way home. I usually stroll through the neighborhood, taking the sights around the suburban city with low crime rate and wide walkable sidewalks at night. I approach the bar and I hear patrons inside cheering. I bet the game is on. One of my team is playing tonight. I drop the water. A drop of water hits my head, and now it's lots of drops of water. It's pouring rain. Maybe I should wait inside. I order a beer from the bar and settle in. It turns out that my team wasn't playing tonight, but I can certainly enjoy the game regardless. The bar is unusually crowded, and the feeling of camaraderie over a shared love for the game, makes me smile at sports. I look over to the corner and spot none other than Mary sitting alone in the corner, nursing a cocktail. Something about her seems different this time. Now that she's by herself, not hanging out with some other guy, younger guy, looks sad. She looks up and half-heartedly raises her gaze to me before staring off into the middle distance. Go say hi. I decided to go say hello. Walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. Is this stay taken? She still doesn't look up. She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyway. She finally notices me.
Hey.
Hey, cowboy. Hey, cowboy. You alright? Never better. Never better. She hiccups. I guess she's a little far gone.
Ah.
Tears well up in her eyes. Oh.
Hmm.
Will you walk a gal home? Yeah, walk her home. Light out of the booth, she seems Mary's having trouble getting up. I reach out my hand to help her, but she waves me anyway.
Hey.
I got it, I got it. I got it, I got it. Clea does not have it.
Hmm.
You know what? Hang out here for a second. Walk over to the bartender and pay Mary's tab. Hey, I don't know if you remember, but I live in Mary's cul-de-sac. That sounds like a euphemism, and it's not. I'm just making sure she gets home safe tonight. I know. It's nothing weird, I just... She usually has one of the bar staff walk her home. But I trust you. She doesn't like a home with... I don't really want to say. One of the guys she meets? Nah. Nah? Ain't her thing. Ah, she just likes flirting. She just likes flirting, just not actually going. Okay, that actually is pretty nice. Huh? Head back into the booth. Mary stumbles out of the seat and directly into my arms. She's still reddening a little bit. Take off my coat and hold her over Mary's head. Such a gentleman. Let's get you home. Mary and I walk in silence in the street towards the cul-de-sac. I have no idea what to say to her, or for fear that she might hit on me. Not. The part that it mean it ain't her thing.
Hmm.
I'm sorry you had to see me like this. I'm usually not. I know Joseph doesn't like when I'm sorry. It's alright.
Hmm.
I'm sorry if I'm ever mean to you. It's alright.
Oh.
It's alright. No, it's not. I know it's not. I'm just having a really...
Ah.
Forget it. As we can get to the cul-de-sac, I can feel Mary starting to slow down. By the time we arrive at the doorstep, he pulls away from me. Also, let me change the goddamn song. Good enough. Pulls away from me. Wait. Can we just... Hold on. What's wrong?
Ah. Hey.
How about another drink for old time's sake? Come on, Mary. It's bedtime. Mary looks at me up and down, giving me half a smile.
Hey.
You're right. Pulls me in close for a hug, holding me into for longer than feels appropriate. She mumbles in my chest.
Hey.
You're a good kid. You're a good kid. Thanks for the company.
Hmm.
Gives me a pat on the back, straightens her sweater, and walks the rest of the way to her front door herself. Huh? Don't skip the corners. Yay.
Welcome. You got dads.
Hey, Matt. What are your feelings about poker? Beyond hardly knowing her. Poker? I hardly know her. There it is. Well, good talk. I actually like poker. I just saw the joke and I had to take the shot. Please, man, I'm a dad. I'm contractually obligated. No, I get that.
Yeah, no, I get that. Anyway, we've been playing weekly poker games. I figured I should probably send an invite your way.
Sounds great. I love losing money.
Cool, see you soon.
Lose that money. Lose that money. Lose that money. Lose that money. Are we losing money now? Matt invited me to poker night at Joseph's house. I put on my going out coat and walk over. Damn it. Burp. Excuse me. I walk across the way. I spot Matt, who's walking over from his house. He's got a case of beer under his arm. Crap, I should have brought something.
Hey, man.
Crap, should have brought something.
No worries, man. It's your first time. Just bring a full wallet.
Now, how long have you been at this for?
Years, buddy. Just a nice way to keep in touch with guys. With the guys. It's never really been high stakes.
Did we get there? Everyone has a big steak meal. Like, I want steak.
Rest of the fence enclosing Joseph's backyard.
Oh, there it is. Nice.
Craig and Brian.
Craig and Brian and Joseph over around the patio, drinking beer and chatting. Robert sits in the corner, brooding as usual.
Frederick. Frederick, glad you can make it.
So am I. I'm sorry to take all your money. Just like old times.
Craig's the resident shark.
We prefer the term person who's good at poker.
I'm well aware.
Craig's always been suspicious about good poker. Let me change the song, that way it can reflect the current mood. There we go. Fun times at the park. Craig's always been just pretty good at poker. I strip poker. You're still as terrible as you were in college. Poker face. Hey, I wasn't terrible. I'm not bad at poker. I'm definitely good at poker. Everyone stares at me. Okay, maybe a little defensive.
Okay, I'm bad at poker.
There's no way you're as bad as Joseph. Joseph shrugs.
This is basically my teething.
No, I was saying the wrong words. This is basically my thing. My thing.
This is basically my thing. My thing. I'm giving back to the community. Wrong boys.
Plus, I'm very happy. Plus, I'm happy to just sit there and eat all Brian snacks.
Hey, here's your blood pig in a blanket.
Ah, Craig.
Hey.
Of course he brings something fucking healthy.
Hey, my chia seeds granola energy are just delicious.
Everyone laughs.
Let's get the game going.
I'll take seats at the table and Matt starts dealing cards. The first couple rounds go by easily, as I'm getting the hang of things. It's obvious that Craig is running the show here.
How'd you get so good at this?
Pretty easy. You just start feeling, get a feeling for everyone, for everyone's tell. Like, Matt scratches his ear, scratches his ear. Hey, Brian adjusts his pants when he's trying to lie.
Now wait a second.
And I think you just loudly announce the whole room when you're having a good hand.
Yep. That's me. What's Joseph's style?
Everything, literally everything. That man is an open book.
Can't lie if he tried.
Well, at least I have God on my side.
See? You can't even say that with a straight face. What about Robert? Honestly, the man's an enigma.
Robert raises his glass. Wait, what? Robert raises his whiskey to a solemn salute.
I think he'd wipe the floor with us if he actually tried.
I'm just here because I enjoy the company. Robert pulls out his phone and stares at it.
Robert, is that a flip phone?
Yeah.
Excellent.
What are you, a drug dealer now? Yeah. What do you need? Horse? Seed? Speed? That says speed. My brain. Woo! Get your mind out of the gutter. Legitimately, I thought that said horse seed. I was like, what? That's a drug? 4 horses. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the Johnny. I can get you off this. Get the distress stuff easy. If you're looking for something exotic, designer. That may be 72 hours or our favorite called. Maybe I don't need you to. Won't need you today, but maybe I won't need you tomorrow, but someday. Oh, I don't think I'm good. Right. But still, got the coin. Got the coin on the other goods. I dropped my phone in the toilet. This is my backup until I get it replaced under warranty. Everyone murmurs with their sympathies. We all have been there. I thankfully haven't. I'm not that big of a klutz. Dude. We just gotta stop eating these pigs. The nights, you just go back to playing. I really gotta stop eating these pigs in the blankets. Pigs in blankets? I don't know. But they're very good. I think they might be cheese. They might have cheese in them. Oof. I don't know if I got enough to raise you this round. You can always bet your firstborn. If you think you can handle another one, be my guest. Briar and Hazel. Briar. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong. Brienne Hazel. A handful. Do they say these days?
Buddy, think 3 kids is a handful? Try 4. I'm already at 100% dad capacity all the time. Actually, it's a technique of technically 5. Christine saw a commercial for
one of those dolls yet poops, and wouldn't stop asking for it. We end up getting it for her and her birthday. For her birthday. But she's still so grossed out by the fake baby poop that she makes me change its diapers. So now I'm chasing the real baby and the fake baby. It's a fake baby. There's just a lot of poop in my house right now.
Daisy got one of those a while back. One night I walked in on her, she tried to take the doll apart to see how the poop mechanism worked, but she couldn't put it back together. And so started crying. Poop everywhere. Fake poop, but still.
That reminds me of, wait. Do we all have poop doll stories? Everyone nods in agreement. Guys, I don't really need any more poop in my life than there is already. Okay, we just get back to the poker, but nothing about poop. Matt deals another hand, and we quickly forget about poop. You can never forget about poop. Poop is everywhere! Shut up now. Maybe we can do the ASMR stream tomorrow. Yeah, maybe the ASMR stream tomorrow. That'll be fun. We run out of pigs in the blanket, so we switch over to Craig's unhealthy snack food. Craig's healthy snack food. It actually isn't terrible. These kale chips are phenomenal.
These kale chips are phenomenal. Phenomenal. We should sell these at the coffee shop.
Oh.
My own recipe. I'd be happy to give it to you.
You can see it now. First, see the kale. Here's the kale chips. Receive the Veil is a popular post-hardcore screamo band out of San Diego.
Like I'm mad confused.
It's maybe it's not in any of your wheelhouses. How's the shop nowadays? How's the shop nowadays? Busy as ever. I'm toying with the idea of hiring another person to work the counter, but I haven't found a good candidate. If Amanda's looking for a summer gig, let me know.
That's really nice of you. But I think she's burned too badly by coffee shops before. Literally, not figuratively. Okay, my brain went for a second because all I read was Matt Cox. I was like, Matt cocked his head towards the side. I'll ask her though. We'll get down to the hand of sight. It's Craig.
We'll get down to the hand of sight. It's Craig and...
But what? We get down to the final hand of the night. It's Craig in the lead by a landslide. Joseph has long since lost all of his ships and has taken to tidying up, refusing to help any of the rest of them. Brian deals all of his cards.
So it's gonna take for Robert to give it down on this round.
Looks up from his half-empty glass of whiskey. You really want to unleash the beast? Well, now I'm curious. You got a long history of being a gambling man, but I'll only do it if you make it interesting. None of this penny chip business. What? I got a Liz 18-year single blend sitting in my chest, sitting in my closet right now. We were saving it for River when River turns 21, but I'm willing to put it up as collateral. Nice, speaking my language. He throws the keys into a shuck on the table. You've seen better days. But you can still pull out a tree trunk out of the ground. Nope. I myself and everyone else immediately folds. Still guards, private guy.
Guys, you sure wanna...
You're the man. Deal. I assume he was talking about alcohol? I think that's a car brand now. To use the next round of cards, Craig stares daggers at Robert, who's casually sips his wine. Do I know what you're making me think? You're making, might be thinking, Robert put out his own workhorse up for grabs. His only modern of transportation at times in his life, his only home. At times in his life, his only home. How could he be so sure of his abilities of gambling? I'll tell you right now, Craig. I wasn't always like this. I was a lot like you, smart, talented. I thought there was a comma after cocksure. My brain. Cocksure of his own luck, great biceps. Didn't last long though. Lost every game in the game of pad bow in the back room of a Chinese tea house. On what I thought was 3-day business trip, everything gone wrong, clothes, money, identification, you name it. I woke up in a ditch near a park and had to make my own life new from there. Took me 3 years to beg, borrow, and steal my way back to American soil. And in those 3 days, I saw the greatest depths of human fear. Love deeper than I ever had, and lost all so many things. I've seen my own death, Craig. I know how to die. Not like this. Let's make this more interesting. Just pulls out a fucking. Why do you have it?
Hey,
All I have. All I am. Prepare to go that distance. That is Robert's face intently, judging for any sort of tell that he can find. Robert casually sips his whiskey again. Aye. Bold.
hey,
Everyone erupts. Fine, the whiskey's yours. And that's why you don't dance to the devil.
So what is it? Are you buffing about, do you have the cards?
For me to take what I grieve, fellas.
Next week, boys. Next week.
oh,
You got it.
Got it.
hey.
I'll be there. Sure thing. I almost had a heart attack. It has been very relaxing. I sincerely doubt I'll wake up in cold sweats thinking about it tonight.
Keep working on that poker face, Frederick.
Yeah, my face. For me, it's always like, yeah, when I've never played poker. I've always wanted to play strip poker because it seems interesting. There's a fun prawn game that I found of strip poker. It's actually pretty well thought out. It's actually pretty well thought out. And I honest to God wanna play the actual game. Not on stream, but like just in general. And it was like, hey, I wanna do that. Just play a game with a couple of friends. It's like, ha, we have some fun. Not go the full prawn route of it ends up banging at the end of it, but like, who knows? I'm joking. We're not. Go there, goodbyes, and head off separate ways.
Welcome.
And now,
Dance.
finally, we go full Robert. Now we need to figure out who to go for tomorrow. Save and continue. We'll just go back to this one then. And then next one. We're continuing with Frederick McDonagh. I haven't spoken to Robert since that night. Let me change the music now. I wonder if I can... I wonder what's the commands actually. I don't know what. Oh, hey, command. I don't know what the thing is for skip. No. Yo. Wait. Thinking spot. It's pretty unusual somber then, like, more so than the usual amount of somber that Robert is, which is already a lot. I'm thinking about him and hope he's doing okay, but I've been a little reluctant to reach out to him. Frederick. Hey Frederick. Guess who's getting their drink on tonight? Guess who's getting the drink on tonight? I swear to God, I hope I did not kick anything down and I took a look at Robert's dashboard message, just a flurry of them from Robert. Yes. It's... Oh, hello. Oh, hey, hey, dude. Hi, also bye. Thank you for stopping by. Real appreciate it. Yeah, dude. Back to Robert. Thanks! From the way it's going, we're talking about cryptids. So far we talked about cryptids, we bled, and nearly had strip poker. So it's pretty good. It's because I'm using a new browser I downloaded. Oh! How's it working out? Is it Chrome or Firefox? The browser is nice. Ooh. Nice. Nice. Type back to Robert. Robert, buddy. Tonight we ride. Yes. Oh. Oprah. Like the... Oh, it's like the popular... Oh. Like, yeah, like the popular operating system in, I think, Asia? Or maybe just China specifically. I actually don't know. But yeah, I heard good things about it. By good things, I mean nothing at all, and just a different thing. Do like, mean things. So, nice! Meet me at Jim and Kim's at 8 p.m. Not that I'm unappreciative, but I think this is the time that Robert given me more than an hour's warning before hanging out. Amanda! Amanda pops her head into the hallway, music I don't recognize blaring from her room. What's up? I'm hanging out with Robert later tonight. It's a browser. Oh! Nice. Marina. It can limit own RAM and CPU usage. Ooh! That's actually pretty cool. Oh, it comes with an ad blocker? That's cool. Might do that. Well, I say I might do that, but I literally have all my shit onto Chrome, so... like bookmarks, more bookmarks, prom bookmarks. You can have background sounds on. Wait a minute. That's the second best part. You can take all the stuff from Chrome to Opera. Is that what you're telling me? Who's that? Robert, who is my old friend. I have friends. Happy to be your dad. Oh. Oh, okay. That part I don't know. The best part is you can have typing sounds. Ooh, typing sounds. Really? It can sound futuristic too. Yeah, but there's also so many times when you have your phone on full blast with both ringtone stuff and the actual sound stuff, like blaring, and all you hear is just pew 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 when you're trying to type. Yeah, I've had that before. I'm happy for you, Dad. People enjoy my company, Amanda. Yeah, I'm so happy for you. Yeah, for you continued development as a human being. What are you listening to? That shit. What kind of thing? But I don't think... Oh, really? Legitimately, when somebody says futuristic sounds, sounds futuristic, my brain immediately just goes pew 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 pew. I don't think she cares for the Smiths that much. I figure that if she started off meat as murder, she'd ease her ways into it. No, honey, the language. How would she hate that? You promised me that you'd lighten up a bit for Grandma. Nana goes back into her room and turns up the volume to her sad shit. Nice. I put on my going out coat and walk over to Kim's. I spot Robert leaning against the brick wall, smoking a cigarette. As I get closer, I realize that he looked a little different, cleaner, I guess. It actually seems like he combed his hair, his clothes less wrinkled than usual. Oh, so it has Twitch built in. Oh, that's pretty nice. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hey. Hey. You take a shower just for me? I'm working on my relationship with existence. We both stand there for a second, don't say anything. Robert finishes his cigarette, abruptly goes inside. I follow him. By the time I get inside, Robert's already at the bar ordering 2 whiskeys. Bought a booth in the back and claim it for us. Robert slides in with his hands in the glass. On a glass. To us. Do toast? Oh, I should have gone that one. Booty pie? What does that mean? Oh. The #1 victory royale? Something we're about to get down? 10 kills on the board right now? Just wiped out Tomato Town? That dude? Or actual pie? Oh. Duh. I realized that right after I said the song, but then I realized, yeah, I can't really back out now. Yeah. He's definitely has changed. I like the Scare compilations back when he did those. They were so nice. Anyway, here's to us. All of the property damage and petty larceny that may commit tonight. The clink whiskeys that I watch him sip. I watch him sip his. The clink whiskeys and I watch him sip his, rather than his traditional approach of slamming the whiskey back as quickly as possible. I can speak, I promise. So what's tonight's plan? Hit some bars, maybe grab some pizza. Hit some bars, maybe grab some pizza. I think I'll kill some time before we go burn out. That old burned abandoned business is the worst. That's definitely it's not as fun if it's abandoned. Not as fun as if it's abandoned. Mary pops over, back of the booth. Pops over the back of the booth. A wine glass, in her hand. She punches Robert in the shoulder. Where's my phone call? I figured we're busy sinking your teeth into some poor sap. I am. He's right here. I look around the booth to see the guy across from her waves meekly. You're replacing me with the new kid? Mary, I could never replace you, whether I wanted to or not. Mary leaves her booth and slides next to Robert. The guy we're sitting with looks mildly relieved. Her eyes, Robert's clean and pressed, close up to the... my nose is all tingly. I'm okay. Robert's clean pressed clothes, up and down, suspiciously. Why'd you do... What? What? Do you got a court date coming up? It never... Looks handsome. I think he climbs up right nicely.
Oh my god.
Ah, shit. Pump the brakes, kid. I blush a little. Seriously though, what's up with you? Robert stares me, stands down at his ring and suddenly looks serious. It's Pappy. Doctor says it's clitoris of the leader. I don't know how to pronounce that. But can honestly say, a dude. Can honestly say, dude. That's pretty fucking cool. Might try it later. Or I guess, might try it. I told that man, Bag of Bones, to quit with the sauce. But he's never known, especially when since Miles gone. That's why I invited you tonight. I just don't want to be alone. Oh, come on.
Oh.
Frederick, don't be an asshole. You know the one thing. You know the one thing Robert doesn't joke around is his pappy. Well, they're giving him 2 months. Gotta help him straighten out his affairs. Robert, I'm so sorry. Look at his whiskey, eyeing it a dim glow at the bar's light. I look at his life, and then I look at mine, and I know history is just doomed to repeat itself. Oh my god. I'm just kidding. He's retired with his new girlfriend in Acapulco. They watch the sunset every night, probably screw like donkeys. Wait, aren't rappers the ones screw a lot? Oh, sorry. Didn't realize you were expert on which animals screw a lot.
Come on.
Please stop saying the word screw. Robert finishes his drink and slides it away from him. He gets up out of the booth. Manfred, you're gonna hit the bricks. You coming with? You're gonna hit the bricks. You coming with? Mary casts one glass at the sad staff she's been hunting and downs the rest of her drink with one gulp.
Ah.
This place is dead anyways. We exit the bar and find the typical. It looks like they're holding hands. Aww, they're not. Legitimately, they're not. Typically empty streets filled with a small crowd of people. At the front is a guy with a really deliberate attitude and bad posture. Here is a lantern that he shines with at his face for dramatic effect. What's going on? It's like one of those ghost tours. One of those ghost walking tours. In the part of town all the time. Here in the part of town all the time. I've always wanted to do one of those. I've always wanted to do one of those. You know all the stories are fake, right? Pretty much. Pretty much. All of my stories are fake. This is research. Robert makes a beeline towards the back of the group. He turns around and notices that I'm not following him. Come on! We can just crash it, can't we? Don't be such a square. Frederick, doesn't act like you belong. Robert slides up to the group and reluctantly falls a step behind him. Well, here goes nothing. Hey! It's him.
Hey! It was in this place in
What voice should I give him?
It was in this place in 1694 that most infamous restaurants were held. To date, we do not know if the people burned at the stake were actually witches. No one really has a way to prove that until you actually saw them do magic. But it's widely reported that their ghosts still haunt this sapless dive bar to this very day.
It was actually 1692.
What?
And the site was over there by the coffee shop down the road.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
Daniel McSturgis, ghost historian. And this is my colleague, Dr. Dr. Loomis, paranormal investigator extraordinaire. We're touring America. Dr. Loomis, paranormal extraordinaire. We're touring America's most haunted locations as research for a new book. You may see our guest cameo on Paranormal House Hunters Extreme Edition. A couple of people start looking, nodding. Man, Robert's good at this. Man, Robert's good at this. Are you guys part of the group? I don't remember seeing you at the first stop. I like to keep a low profile.
I like to keep a low profile.
Wait, no, it's we like to keep a low profile. Usually cash goes that way. I've definitely been here. I've been standing next to them the whole time.
Thank you, randomly who I don't know.
And I was saying, epicenter of paranormal activity is found at the coffee shop, at the Coffee Spoon over there. The man who runs it has been plagued with hauntings since he signed the lease. Damn near driven him mad. Whatever you want to say is cool. I guess it's your tour. Yeah, I didn't know that about Matt. Wait, Robert's making this up. The rest of the tour group listens intently to Robert's every word. I think our tour guide can tell that he's losing the group. He needs to get flustered.
Thank you for your contribution and knowledge, Mr. Sturgis. Miss Sturgis. Let's move on to the haunted location. Let me see if I can switch it.
Nope. Good enough. Completely out of the mood of the correct thing, but fuck it. Let's move on to the
next haunted location.
While Robert, Mary, and I followed the group down the road. That cool. Tour guide shirt is cool. Yeah. Everyone in the group gets one if they make the final location. Turn to Robert and grab him by the shoulders. I need that T-shirt. Well, I guess we're in it for the long haul then. In it for the long haul then. Just follow my lead. Don't arouse too much suspicion. Have cool ghost shirts in no time. Our group arrives at an own description, social style, colonial style house.
Quick pause and tour. My name is Quinn. Most people on the ghost tour circuit call me Quizmaster Quinn or Master Quinn. I'm a DJ, trivia master, first-time actor. I do private ghost hunting events, birthday parties, MC bar mitzvahs, and perform traditional mime work.
Tourmaster Quinn gives out a headshot to all of us, his resume on the back. Stage combat experience.
Anyway, there's a little bit of history for you all. This was the home of noted American author Dorothy It's Pembridge. Dorothy Pembridge. His prose was widely popular in the late 19th century. It was in the attic of this very home where she wrote such classics as Diary of the Victorian Mistress, and One Lady Who Stabbed the Mockingbird, and as well as Killed the Mockingbird, or as well as Tried to Kill the Mockingbird, but not successfully. As the Ghost of Sea Captain Renegade something or other. I know how that says. She unfortunately died of consumption shortly.
Consumption? No idea.
Shortly after the turn of the century, several people reported that her night sleeps are still there. See the light in the attic, where the ghost of Miss Pembridge continues. Guess you could say that she was consumed by her work. No reaction from the crowd. Wrong voice.
No reaction from the crowd. This guy needs to work on his dad jokes. Yeah, like actually get a kid. What the fuck just happened? We're live still, right? We're live still, right? I hope so. Let me check. Make sure we're still live. Yes. Hopefully. But then again, ooh, already. Let's see if the thing is not all fucked. We're good. Dope, because I have had issues with the internet just cut. Sorry, where's the habit? Actually, consumption is power cover-up. Little known fact, that is actually a murder-suicide. I'm pretty sure she died of consumption. Sure. We definitely didn't hire Stanley Kubrick to elaborately fake the moon landing. That was watered down standard version of they teach you in school. But if you can't handle the real story, understand that it's not for the faint of heart. And we... What the fuck was that? I think that was her. I think everyone would much rather hear that this world-renowned ghost historian has to stay, right everyone? Group murmurs and agreements. This topic is really discovered extensively in our book. Dr. Loomis, would you care to tell the story? Sure. In the 19th century, Dorothy Pembridge was credited for protecting New York City from a potentially world-ending paranoia forces. Despite her success, her ragtag group of ghost hunters were disbanded by government officials. However, after learning that the ghost of Virgo the Scorpion was taking an interest in her son, her and her ghost-busting friends launched a mission to defeat the ghost and once again have saved New York City. Hey,
Isn't that the plot too?
nope, it's not.
Nope, it's not.
Nice. Until guy sees this as an opportunity to take the group back, just as us with some razzle dazzle.
Haha, what an interesting story. Now I just want everyone to know that the next occasion is extremely terrifying. If everyone thinks they can't handle, free to excuse themselves.
Oh my god.
Alright, I'm bored. Since a young guy looks at his phone, taps him on the shoulder. Hey kid, fancy buying a girl a drink? Guy looks up at her and smiles. Only if the bar is haunted. Honey, I can show you the most haunted place in town. I think I could exercise your demons if that's what you're looking for.
Hey.
Don't write checks, you dick can't cash, kid.
I'm sorry, that's just so stupid.
His eyes go wide. Mary salutes me and Robert. He suddenly pulls me into a big hug and murmurs into my ear. When you've known Robert as long as I have, and you know Robert for as long as I have. No, it's Southern. You know Robert for as long as I have. You know when something's wrong. Keep an eye on him for me tonight, okay? Yeah. Sure, Mary. Good man. Mary pats me on the back and pulls away. He takes the guy's hand and leads him down the street. Take it easy, feathers. God help that poor soul.
Mary or the kid? Both.
Our last stop? Our last stop, Burial Grounds, is such a hotbed of horrifying paranormal activity that I'm not even sure where to begin. Is the wailing ghost of Barfman, the vampire of Maple Bay, the children of the Moon Knight?
What about the Dover ghost? By this point, the tour guide is clearly irritated with us.
What about it?
Oh, nothing. Just think it would be a crime to come all this way out of the cemetery to actually origin of one of the New England's most notorious paranormal activities. Notorious paranormal activities. Paranormal activities. Paranormal entities. I'm pretty sure the prawn version of it would be paranormal activities. So out of place. Notorious most paranormal activities. And not even mention the infamous David Ghost.
That's not a real thing. That's absolutely not a real thing.
I think someone needs to brush up in their paranormal history.
I know tons about paranormal history.
I know every ghost story in this area. I can guarantee there's one that you don't know. Look over me and smile. Would you like to hear the tale about how Loomis and I met? The entire group shushes the tour guide. Okay, fine.
Fine, tell a story.
Well, it was dark and stormy night. I wasn't always a paranormal investigator. I was always a paranormal investigator. Way back then, I was just a traveling grifter. Moving from town to town, always looking for the next mark. It wasn't an easy life, but I had fun. Taking from my rich, giving to the poor. Taking from the rich, giving to the poor. Actually, it was always taking from the poor. Had a chinky moral foundation. I happened upon a quiet town in Maple Bay quite by accident, but little did I know that this city was a dark side. No. About the same time, I was starting out an apprentice to a rather famous goat hunter, who was an old family friend of mine. Carried the equipment, operated the EMP machine, all that stuff. Wait. Yes? Who was that famous goat hunter? Who was the famous goat hunter? I don't like the name drop. I don't like the name drop, but Georgia Mathers. Good guy to guess. Georgia Mathers?
She's a legend. How do you know her?
Knew her. Amazing woman. Died mysteriously. Miss you, Georgie. Anyway, here in Maple Bay. Okay, I can't with this music. There we go. It's loud. Wrong button. Anyway, we were here in Maple Bay investigating some reports of strange lights and sounds coming from the cemetery late at night. Now we had a warning by the old crypt keeper. Fuck. Excuse me. Now we had warning by the old crypt keeper that this place was highly dangerous. But Georgia was never one to shy away from an adventure. Wrong button. Camped out the entire in the center of the cemetery for 3 nights straight. We endured our so-called waning watchmen.
Hailing ghost of Wharfman. Of the Wharfman.
Whatever. Your stupid vampire was just a teenager in a mask. But the Dover ghost, who? Tell me about him, Loomis. So there I was, just walking back to my hotel after a long day of, working up a sort of farms. Classic pigeon drop scam. Putting out feelers for a rip deal. I was going to steal a baby, probably would have made me rich. Baby probably would have made me rich. Probably would have made me rich. Found myself past this very cemetery. Now I was never a very superstitious man, but something seemed off. I could hear some sort of commotion happening deep within the graveyard. I felt a little compelled to investigate. And thank God you did. George and I were conducting a seance in the mausoleum. At first things were pretty normal, but after about an hour everything went south. Playing back the AMP meter, we were able to hear a single word. Run. The air suddenly went cold. Something was very wrong. It was very wrong. Just knew we weren't alone. Started to hear this faint, distant scraping noise, like something being dragged across the ground. It got louder and louder until the deafening. One moment. Ooh, sorry. My brain just really went to the second day and of the loud just scream they mentioned. And it's like, like that. Okay. Dragging across the ground. Got louder. Ooh, boy. What was it doing? Oh. Being dragged across the ground and got louder and louder until it was deafening. Some kind of intimate howl. Then I felt it. Something, grabbing my ankle. And the whole crowd shook, line, sinker. I had the whole line hook, my sinker. Hook, line, sinker. You could hear the pen drop. I've only cried twice in my life. Once was at birth of my daughter. The other was with that thing started dragging me. Wasn't sure where it was taking me, but I knew it was no place I wanted to go. I was sure I was going to die. The moment I crossed the gate into the cemetery, I heard this god-awful screeching. I ran into the mausoleum and just in time to see a man being pulled across from the floor by God. To this day, the mere thought of it ties my stomach into knots. It looked like a man, but like off. Glance at Robert. Like someone who didn't know what a man was supposed to look like. Tried to put one together. Their arms were too long. The eyes glowed red. Looked like a walking shadow. What I do? What any good person would do. At lunch for... Shoot, what was his big name again? Daniel. Gotta keep up the act. Grabbed his hand and entered into a tug of war with the unholy forces. But I was gonna be torn in half. But I had God on my side. The pocket Bible I was always kept on me fell out of my shirt pocket. To this day, I remember what page it opened up to. So, chat, I'm sorry if I don't ask you questions much. There's not many questions you can add to this. Also, that Doberman ghost is very fucking creepy. Where do I... Ooh, ow. Okay, let me text my boyfriend to ask him which number we should do. Because, you know, I can. And this will give me a good excuse to text my boyfriend. Hey, how's your day? Do-do-do-dum. 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 Oh shit. Well, look. Okay, let's see. It was. Do-do-do-do-do. It was. And you pick a number between 1 and 4. Well, we're gonna have to wait a while for that to happen. So, does anybody actually know what any of those things say? Actually, let me do a save right now, just because that's pretty interesting. Also, I have to pee, so I will be right back. Doobie 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 doo. Scooby doobie doo. Where are you? I don't know if whatchamacallit is back. I don't think Teddy is taking me yet. Then again, I have issues. I have had issues with Snapchat giving me notifications, so let me check. Okay, he hasn't read them yet. Okay. Okay. That's not good. That was not good. Oh, whatever. We'll, if when in doubt, go with C. Then shall the dust return to earth as it was. The spirit shall return unto God, who gave it. No idea where Robert pulled this verse from. With a horrifying growl, the entity finally relented. Daniel and I collapsed into the ground, exhausted. We're both covered in blood. That damn creature clawed into my chest. It got me real good. It had to get 16 stitches. Robert pulls down the collar of his shirt to reveal a long, wicked scar from his pec. That's how I got this scar. Followed Georgia Mathers to the ends of the earth. We faced exorcisms, demons, poltergeists, and threw our equipment across the room. I'd never seen Georgia so scared. It was never the same after that. Neither was I. Watching from what happened to Daniel and Georgia shook my faith, but I came out of that experience to a better man, better friend. We've both been brothers ever since. It's okay, give us a round of applause, Daniel or Robert, and I share emotional hug. He embraced me so I can smell the cologne on his neck. Wow, Robert does clean up good. I find myself lingering a little too long on the hug. Hello, yes. Did you say something? If Terry says 3, that would have been funny. That would be funny. I just hope he's okay. I wanted to say bye when he would leave before he left, but he was still in the bathroom when I was here, and I was like waiting for a spot to stop at, so I can just go. But I tried to check, but he wasn't there, and I think he left already. Two guy seems to have bought it, even though he's wiping a tear from his eyes. Even wiping his tear from his eyes. Thank you. It's an honor to be able to share your story. Be sure to watch out for our book. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. The Supernatural Ice Road Ghost Truckers. Fuck. It's gonna be this one, isn't it? The Robert has suppressed a laugh for that one. Well, I think you both definitely earned your t-shirts. The guy hands out us covered t-shirts. Then he slips us both his business cards and leans in closer.
If you guys ever need a professional actor, balloon animal artist, elephant coordinator, or nude model, please don't hesitate to ask me.
Got it, buddy. If a couple of tourists take selfies with us, we split away from the group and walk home. That was incredible. I really can't believe they bought all of that.
Didn't know that you had it in you, Frederick. Excuse me, Miss Dr. Loomis. That bit about the pocket Bible was ace, although giving the Dover ghost glowing red eyes was a little cliche. And the Krupa conspiracy bit wasn't? I don't know, part of the character. Yeah. Well, we got the shirts out of it. Get the shirts out of it. You're right in front of Robert's house. That's not the background. And have a drink. Is that even a question? How long have you known me for? Do you really think I would turn down an opportunity to share a fine alcoholic beverage with my treasured friend and compliance, Mr. Robert Bobbert Small? Robert Small? That's his full name? If you ever call me Bobbert again, I'll kick you right in the shins. Both of them. Then you can expect an angry phone call from my orthopedist in the morning. Bobbert. Robert laughs and starts unlocking his door and my shins live to die another day. Ooh. Robert leads me inside. Can't help but think about what Mary said to me. Robert did seem a bit off. Let me see if I could skip to one that is a lot more chill. Should we concerned that it's called Find the Toad and right now? No? Okay. Robert leads me inside. What Mary said, Robert did seem a bit off, but it completely disappeared from the joking around the ghost tour. I don't know. He's hard to read. What I'm thinking, her claws. I hear claws skittering across the floor. Oh God, it's his Pip-Boy. I'm going to be torn to shreds. I shut my eyes and pray for impact. Betsy, hey, be nice. I don't feel anything but tiny paws scratch my shoes. Open my eyes. That's a kitty. Betsy? That's adorable. It's technically a Pipple. Robert's dog jumps from me, jumps away from me, running around in circles, and Robert's sniffing legs. He pats her on the head. Hey, that's not a Pipple. That's the cutest, dumbest Boston Terrier I've ever seen. Boston Terrier, that's what it was. Betsy, you're not a Pipple. You weren't taken by the Dover ghost? Betsy made of tougher stuff, that ancient girl. Betsy rolls over. What is up, bed rubs? I just keep her a picture of a large Pipple in my wallet in case of emergencies. Comedic emergencies. Fair enough. Fair enough. We'll take our way to Robert's living room for a quiet man with arguably the oldest pickup truck that can be legally driven. His place is amazing. There are sleek, modern appliances throughout the room with a big flat screen TV mounted on the wall. He has shelves upon shelves of DVDs. Guess he wasn't lying about being able to go into the cinema. Going to the cinema. He pours us both glasses of whiskey from a well-stocked bar in the corner while Betsy curls up in a pile of cushions. So, did you really get that scar? Certainly tell me you got fishing in Alaska crabs in the Bering Sea or something. Or you trained me too well. Robert laughs and slips his drink. My daughter and I was riding bikes. I hit a rock, fell over handlebars, and went to the hospital. And that was it. Not a very interesting story. Never heard you talk about your daughter. Well, I have one. That's her. Points to the picture on the wall, a very serious little girl with dark eyes. Yep, definitely Robert's daughter. How old is she? 25, 26? Not too sure. Does she live around here? No. Belle lives back home in Brooklyn. Works at some new media online magazine thing. Makes buckets though.
He suddenly seems really serious. Hello. Hi! Welcome! Haha, appreciate it. I mean, you don't have to call me king. You can either call me crazy, donut, Mark. King, fine. Even though I'm technically more like a Don, when you think about it. I like calling you king. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you, Golda. Thank Golda, son. Thank you, Gold. Gold. Or I guess technically, I could also call you son. Thank you, son. Or I guess if I am gonna call you son, or if I'm gonna call you by son, it has to be Southern. Thank you, son. Much appreciated. I'm silly. Sorry. Anyway, we're probably about to get into Robert's pants, so maybe after an emotional journey. So he suddenly seems really serious. Probably shouldn't press him about it.
Hey,
Like Santana. Yes.
oh,
Great. Robert puts on Santana and takes a seat on the couch next to me. Suddenly downs his whole drink in one gulp. Hey, are you alright? Robert leans and kisses me. The taste of whiskey burns my lips. But I'm surprised at first, but slowly relaxes into his arms. He pulls away slightly. His lips barely brush against my mouth. I am now. Can't say anything. At best, mingling of a sigh. Robert leans in again, kissing me harder. He pulls my bottom lip between his teeth and bites slightly, sliding his hand under my skirt. Shirt. That says shirt. I did not read that correctly. My heart pounding in my chest as he lies us both down on the couch. Kisses the trail down my neck, teeth grazing my skin. I just wait. It's not that. Rupert bites down. I have a stifled moan. Stop. Rupert stiffens up, pulls away. No biting. No, I'm more than okay with that. Something's up. Rupert runs his hands through his hair and looks away. I'm fine. I'm just kind of stressed out, tired. Not a big deal. Chad, what do you think? Should I push it? Because if I say, okay. Also, for reference, let me change the song, because currently it's called Find the Toad, and yeah. Now it's called Good Luck. Okay. That works too. Legitimately, I'm on the fence on if I should push it or not. Push it real good. Sorry, what? One push. Listen, I want this as badly as you do, but I know something's wrong. I need to make sure that you're okay. Robert stares at the ground. You don't know me that well, Frederick. I'm not a good person. Takes a deep breath. Spent my whole life taking, and now here I am. An old broken man sitting on top of a pile of everything he's ever taken, alone. But I want to know you. You don't have to keep hiding behind fake stories and acting like you don't have feelings. It's sighs heavily. It's Val. She's visiting tomorrow. She
wants to patch things up. Are you... I'm sorry, but... Is this a bit... No. When was the last time you saw her? 3, 4, I think. Months? Years. Yeah, figured. I sit up straight. Jesus, Robert, what happened between you two? I don't want to talk about it. And I sit in silence, neither us wanting to look at each other, both of us unsure what to do next. Fine. Things run already bad between us. I cared about her. I always did. Things just got in the way, and before I knew it, she was leaving for college, wanting nothing to do with me. Marilyn and I moved out here to settle down. We thought it would help get away from all the distractions, all the money and drinking. But the temptation gets to you. I tried to be better, but I just couldn't. And then the incident changed everything. Didn't think every day about how she must have died hating me. Never became the better man that she wanted me to be. The one always she saw me in. She was last thread, Val. She was last thread, Val and I connecting us together. I didn't know what then I lost my wife. I was gonna lose my daughter too. Robert. Spent so much time chasing other things. I thought they were gonna make me happy, but I ruined my But I ruined my only real chance at happiness. Now my wife is dead, and my daughter hates me. And then I convinced myself that this gestures vaguely in my direction was going to make me happy. Why do I even try anymore? I'm so sorry. I know how hard it is too. No, you don't. How could you possibly know how this feels? You did everything right. Your daughter loves you. You're a good person. Now a terrible husband and even worse father. I have no idea why she even bothers to contact me now. I know I'm just gonna fuck it up like always. I'm broken. Shouldn't even go. Robert puts his head in his hands. Tell him what he needs to hear. Nothing's gonna change until you do. Robert pauses. He looks at me. There's a lot of things in my life that I regret, that I wish I could take back or do over, and it hurts so much to know that I can't. But what I can do, and what you have to have the privilege of doing tomorrow morning is to wake up and try to be a better person than you were the day before. Things aren't going to fix themselves tomorrow or the next day, and patching things up with Val isn't going to solve all your problems either. But nothing is going to change if you don't. But nothing's gonna change if you don't. And you can't love anyone else until you stop hating yourself. And you're right, I don't know you that well. Blah, blah. And you're right, I don't know you that well. But you have the same capacity for good that we all have. I know you can find it. But Val is giving you a chance. Don't waste it. But, Robert, listen to me. It's gonna be okay. But I lean over and embrace Robert, pulling him as tight as I can. He buries his head into my shoulders, hugging me back. It's gonna be okay. I place a hand on the back of his head. He strokes his hair. He shudders and then sobs. I suddenly realize he's crying. Thank you. We stay there for a while, holding each other. We both eventually drift off to sleep. Aw, we nearly banged. Date complete. Ah, yeah. Nothing more than a B. Nothing less than a B. To continue. Knife dead! Knife dead! Medicine, what? Carrying a pocket knife. Always carry a pocket knife. Uh-oh, it's crashed. Uh-oh, it crashed. I knew when I have everything finally set up, Amanda would be here any minute now. I think that her car in the driveway is actually natural. Be cool, Redrick, be cool. Look on her face. Hey, Dad. That's a good start.
Huh?
Something fishy. Rats. You asked too many questions. Who do you think you are, my daughter? Oh wait, no, I did that one. God damn it. For literally my entire life, yes. I'm kidding, you're right. I have a little surprise for you. Yeah, I can tell. You're a bad liar. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it will fill my heart with glee. Leads over to the kitchen table, where a present lies on the covered tablecloth. Nothing special, but I wanted you a little something. You graduated high school last week. It's pretty fucking cool. Aw, Dad, you dramatically ripped the tablecloth of the manager's shop. No way! I figured you probably won't be able to get a table in the door. So, that's what that was. I thought it was the cake. Cereal including commentary of the ghost and treasure. Dad, I love this. Thank you. He gives me a big old hug. Glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pig skin or something? Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door. That's a lot of dads. That's a lot of dudes. Tell me not to make a big deal, so you seem to have forgotten that the entire mission in life was to make a big deal of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. Everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come to support you. Is that mac and cheese bar? Sure is, fully customizable, down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake, the good kind of that crunches in the middle. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything, just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the grounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and chess. Always gotta have the mac and chess. Yeah, that's new. Look over to her, who's having a lovely conversation with Amanda. Listen, kid. You're gonna need real life skills out there if you're gonna make it out on the streets. I'm going to college.
Hey.
Same thing. Look, I know you're not old enough to drink, right? And I know you're smart enough not to drink until you're legal age. But hypothetically, if you were to drink, it behoove you to drink a glass of water between rounds. Got it. Hypothetically.
Hey.
And if you wake up with a headache, all you gotta do is take a jar of pickles and drink the pickle juice. You're gonna be fine. What's going on here? Girl talk. Mary turns back to Amanda. Now let me tell you how to deal with bad roommates. First thing to do is first thing to know, you get straight A's if they died during the semester. Mary,
Give it a rest.
relax. It's a myth, supposedly. Against my better judgment, I leave them be. Who the fuck are you? You know what? Never mind. I know exactly who she is. And I don't recognize that girl by the snack table. I should go say hello. Hi, I don't think we've met. Oh, we've met. Years ago. I'm here for my revenge. You're Robert's kid, aren't you? Spot on. I guess that makes you Frederick, huh? I did not read a single thing that said. He promised there would be free food, so I kind of hard to pass that up. And look, I don't know you, but I can get real with you for. But can I get real for you a sec? My old man's a real closed book, you know. Me and him, we got a long way to go. We can't erase decades of neglect in a week, but you sure can get tired of staying angry about it. That kind of bitterness, it poisons you. I think I'm too young for that. Anyway, lately he's been better. A lot better. And between him and him shaving for once and how much he talks about you, I get the feeling that you have something to do with it. So, thanks. Robert means a lot to me too. I'm glad he's getting better. Just keep an eye on him while I'm not around, okay? Or else. What? I'm kidding. Or am I? You're definitely scared. I don't know why I'm like this. I think it runs in the family. I'm gonna trot to the conversation. Hey, I love your necklace. And your hair. And just, geez, your whole vibe is cool. Thanks. I like your jacket. My girlfriend pins on it too. This is my daughter, Amanda. Amanda, this is Robert's daughter, Val. Val. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I've heard you're a photographer. Aspiring photographer. I'm going to school for it. You take pictures? Yes. Yes? And you're a photographer. Welcome to the biz. Honestly, that's the truth. The only thing you can really aspire to be is the best at what you do. So saying you're an aspiring something is basically just saying, oh, I'm just trying to do this. So I've seen many places of aspiring Twitch streamer or aspiring YouTuber or so on and so forth. It's like you're already just putting yourself down when you're supposed to be putting yourself up. You gotta say that you're a YouTuber so people are like, hey, a YouTuber? Hey, I know. I've never heard of you. Let me check out this thing and stuff. Because everybody always has a bias with like labels and all that shit. And it's like, okay. So you say you're pretty cool. Let me be the judge of that. You were very pretentious. Val hand Amanda's a business card. If you're looking for internships, shoot me an email. Anyway, I need to go make friends with that woman over there who's dual-wielding wine glasses. Catch you later. Val walks away. She's so cool. She gave me her business card. She touched my hand. Congrats, you're networked for the first time. I'm a regular business lady now. Quarterly project, stock market, synergy. Well, you're making a fortune as a businesswoman. Gotta keep this party going. Catch you around, Pops. Frederick! Ryan, you made it. Ah, don't pass up a good Mac. What are you gonna do? What do you think of the party? Not bad. Just not bad? Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bail. Don't let him bail you. Don't let him bail you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Sure thing, pal. Say, let me know if you ever want to head out on the lake. I'll be happy to pull you out of the drink again. Deep breaths. Daisy trots up by. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels? It's really a great party. Thank you so much for lighting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay compliments. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. What hurts me is the fact that it feels like they're fighting. I don't want them to fight. I want them to just bang. Hey bro. Hey bro. Bro. Is a real rager. Taking our older age into consideration. I'm trying to be the in bed responsible hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild. Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on the fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad the bros again. Me too. Briere and Hazel peep out from behind Craig. Hi, little ones. Hello. Ah! Thank you for all that ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pizzas and pinned it on me because we look alike. She just sounds like a demon. Oh boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good to see you, Craig. Let's hang soon again, okay? Totally! Tell Amanda congrats for us. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Looks like you've settled into the neighborhood quite nicely. Yep, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. The actual meaning of cul-de-sac in, I think it's French. That's hilarious. I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you a bit more church events. We'll got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year. For the rest of the year. I think, Joseph. And maybe, if you're going and doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph. That'd be great. Great. Well, see you later. Hugo comes up with a plate of mac and cheese. Hey. The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Frederick. Thanks, Hugo. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money is really gonna help. Amanda pretends to walk by and not see Hugo. Come on, see your old teacher. Hey! Congratulations on graduating. Congratulations on graduating. I'm sure you're going to do great things in art school. Yeah, thanks. Mana starts to back away slowly. Back away slowly. Slowly. Back away slowly. Wait, I just realized you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid to talk to you. You no longer have power over me. You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. I'm going to break anything I want. There's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope.
Ah.
And I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so you'll fit into college just fine. Hey, man. Matt! Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of talking banana bread ready for her. Talking bread? Oh, I get it. Talking bread. Or I guess the walking bread. Nice. Thank you. She'll love it. What a splendid party. My deepest thanks to for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox case is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. Thanks for coming by. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch. Step the sun is sitting and everyone seems to have eaten their cake, their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I have something for you. For me? Why? It's not completely genuine about my feelings for once. Not completely genuine about my feelings for once, but growing up wasn't easy. But it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't there for you. Wasn't for you, Dad. I've been there for. You've been there for me through everything. There's little times where, in my life, where I'm my only friend. I realized scared of sort of going to college and being so far away from you, but realized that everything you've done for me has been prepared me for this. I'm ready. Shouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be who I am without you today. Don't cry, don't cry. I swear to God, don't cry. You're the best, Dad. I love you. And I'm crying. Emotionally vulnerable for one day. Present time. Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package. Tear open the framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us. Kinda shocking. All of our photo albums are just pictures of me. I figure we need one together at least. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talent. You're such a talented, intellectual young woman. I'd love to see you knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. We share a hug. The only beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make us stuff to break, right? Well, I'm gonna break so much stuff. Intentionally, unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor. Amanda hops up. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. I glance over back at the yard, where Robert is sitting on the bench beneath the cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna get ice cream. See ya, Pops. Runs off to join her friends. Take a seat as the last gets to make their way out of the party. Hey. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yep. So I had a chance to talk to Val. She physically should threaten you? Yeah. That's my girl. She said you've been doing better. Time to work on the vices. I also showered today. I also need to sneeze. Excuse me. I pressed the right button, right? Yes. He's sitting in silence for a moment. No. Every day for me is a battle against my own self-destruction habits. But, lately, it's gotten a little easier. Thanks for talking some sense into me. It's hard to get things through this thick skull sometimes. Oh, I know. Sorry. Sorry, couldn't help myself. But what you said that night, it was actually helpful. I'm glad. I like you, Frederick. I like you a lot. I haven't felt this way about someone in a long time. I lean in and kiss him for the moment, before he pulls away. He takes my hand in his. You're special to me. But I have some stuff I need to work on. Emotionally. Before I can get into anything romantic with you. You deserve better than who I am right now. I need to be on my own for a bit. Figure some things out. Of course. I think that what you need right now is a friend. I'm very happy to be that for you. Thank you. That means a lot. That means a lot to me. And if you're ever ready for more than that, you know where to find me. That's how it goes sometime. My voice? Oh no, my voice is cracking. Yeah. I would love that. I would put my head in a shoulder and we watch the sun slowly dip down below the horizon together. Hey! Anyone who tells you that drink isn't... Never mind. Hey! Probably should have changed the song even... But honestly, it was called Good Luck, so I'm fine with that. Bottle Bowser, why not? So, thank y'all for joining me. Crispy Bacon. Is there somebody legitimately called Crispy Bacon? Daniel McDonald. Those two sound familiar. Anyway, thank y'all for joining me. Hope to see y'all again next time. Next time we do something like this. I am so glad. Actually, by next time I mean tomorrow, because we're doing this again tomorrow. Thank y'all for joining me. I really need to figure out if I should, whatchamacallit? If I should... If I should... Oh, stream the ASMR. So am I allowed to knock some things out? Because I have an ASMR stream
slash a MRE bag thing eat. Guess I was told those were probably, oh boy. And then after that, it's the 1-chip challenge. And then the dress and hair dye. I have 5 streams to do. Maybe individually, maybe all together. Who knows? Who knows? But I will say, thank you all for joining me. Hope to see y'all again next time. And as always, keep smiling. Don't forget to be a little crazy and hasta luego. I made it just in time at the end of the credits. Nice. Nice. Dad bod. Best pops. Damn it. Every single time. Every single time. Hello. Ooh. That's very adorable. That's very adorable. That's very adorable. That's interesting. We're gonna end up having to get all the dads, aren't we? Daddy. I still find it funny how Brian and Robert are literally right next to each other on the title screen. I just find that funny. Now we need to figure out who the fuck to do next. We could go Damien, then Hugo, then Joseph, then Craig, then Matt. I think that's how that works. Not entirely sure. But yes. Also, let me check to see if I'm even able to... Yes, I am. Okay. Just making sure. Ooh. Oh, hold on. Up. There he is. And then this hunk of pure bliss. Also that dog. Oh my god! Oh Jesus! He's at 3. Oh. Oh, that is really funny. Oh, that is really funny. Woo. Mini games. Oh, that's not really a mini game. Just saying. No, that's about it. That's about it. The carving thing is not a mini game. Oh, that is funny. That is legitimately funny. Bless. Bless. So, thank y'all for joining me. Is it Craig? Yeah. Yeah, we have 5 people left. Pretty sure. Right? We have 5 people left. So, I'll leave it up to y'all to decide. Yeah, I'll leave it up to y'all to decide on who we do next. Maybe we may do this again tomorrow. Maybe another time in the future. I'll have to check because yeah. So who really knows? I don't know how to die here. So anyway, Thank y'all for joining me. Hope to see y'all again next time. And sorry for stalling time. But yes, 3. When in doubt, go with C. A, B, C. Why is it? I just find that funny. Also, try fragile. But try. Love ya. Bye, everybody. Do we call somebody? Nah.